So hello, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whoever and wherever you are. Hello to you. I found this lovely, lovely little road. I'm gonna reckon that's about a mile, 2 miles. Just spread out. Good old bit of a British countryside, and the same for over there as well. I'd estimate about 3 miles. Maybe. My estimations are poor, but you know, it's thought that counts. And so while I was standing here looking at this poor burnt out house, it got me thinking, what if it all just came crumbling down one day? What if something happened? You can go on and see plenty of stories about YouTubers losing their minds, or just like doing something ridiculously stupid, or vice versa, they get framed for something they didn't even do. So there's no names mentioned here. This really got me thinking, you know, ultimately, what do we have, and why are we happy that we have it? It's easy enough to say, I've got a house, I've got a motorcycle, I've got a Vulcan S, I have a job and such, but what is it that makes us glad to be alive, let's say? It's kind of, this is more like a video I should put out at Thanksgiving, because I know you guys over in the US celebrate that a lot more than we do, but I did clean you earlier, and I'm still finding little specks of bits and bobs on you. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, so same as usual really, I'm just rambling on, so I'm gonna start the video. Such a shame, it's a lovely little house that as well. Or at least it was. Oh. So I did a little switcheroo with the cameras, because a while back I did fiddle around with the idea of actually putting the 6 down there by my foot, and now I've got the Session looking at me. Now the Session doesn't need the video stabilization, it doesn't have a video stabilization in 4K, at least not this one anyway. I've tried to update it, but hey. So I thought, well, I'll put the 6 down there, and that gives me a wider view of the foot. And I was actually really surprised during video editing, one of the other vids that I did, because that's what you do when you edit videos, you edit a video. It looked pretty damn good actually, so I thought I'll chuck the camera down there again, put the Session up here, and see how the Session does up top. And it also takes up less space on the screen as well, which is nice. It's less distracting. I've taken away the microphone that was there as well, because that wasn't getting a lot of good audio, except for at lower speeds. But when I'm at lower speeds, this microphone in my helmet seems to do a decent enough job anyway, without the hustle and bustle of the wind noise constantly battering you about. But onto the subject at hand. Yes, what are we thankful for? Well, personally, I'm thankful for everyone that's clicked that subscribe button. You've got a light out. To everyone that's liked my videos, even those that have disliked, because at the end of the day, you still come along, you've watched my videos, and you've left a bit of feedback. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of people which tell me what they don't like about the videos, but at the same time, that's kind of a good thing, because it gives me the impression that ultimately what I'm doing is good, and that's fine. I don't want to settle myself into this little comfort zone of this little safe space of just nothing's wrong, nothing's, you know, absolutely everything's hunky-dory. So if you do have a suggestion, if you do have an idea, watching out for branches in the road, then by all means just let me know, and we'll see what we can do about that. Beautiful. Oh, horses. So what I'll do, we shall slowly go onwards with our journey. And while I'm doing that, oh, I'm going to get some fresh air. Oh. Once you stop moving, it gets really toasty in this helmet, let me tell you. Whew. Now I'm also thankful that I've got a Vulcan S. I'm also thankful that I've had a motorcycle instructors that have taken me through my basic training, that has then taken me through like the 4, 5, 6 day course. I think it's a 5-day course, to get me onto a bigger bike and to really build up my confidence, because me being me, I'm a very nervous person to start off with. I often think of something, or I look at an idea and I think, what could go wrong? And that's me. That's a flawed little me, unfortunately. But you know, there's a couple of things that I'm trying out now, and as things have been progressing, and it's all about sort of coming out of that solitary shell and being a bit more open and seeing areas like this. Because if I never had a motorcycle, I would never have started this ridiculous YouTube thing. I would never have seen the views that I see, and I wouldn't be able to explore this beautiful British countryside that we thankfully have around my area. Now, my friend the Rhythmic Bite, I got his name wrong, didn't I? Idiot. My friend the Rhythmic Biker, insert intro here, recently rode around my little area here. Oh, hello. It's not another burnt out house, is it? Nah, just oh, there's that lovely, apart from it being really smoky, there's that lovely smell of like just burning wood. Oh, that reminds me of the old yeah, the old steam trains. That takes me back. Anyway, so the Rhythmic Biker did a bit of a ride around my local area, went into 1-2 places which I didn't before, and he said it's wonderful that compared to him riding around London, because that's where he's currently based, there's just green everywhere. And London is effectively, he didn't say this, but London is, in my opinion, just a concrete jungle for the majority of it. It's very dark, very polluted. And I've spoken about London before, so I don't think I need to get too much into that again. But little areas like this, you know, you don't find this around London too much. Imagine being a delivery driver coming down here. Oh. Unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles, yeah. You try moving house. Oh, there's a big house as well. You imagine trying to fill a van up with some of that. Trying to get that van down here, you'd have to get 2 or 3 smaller vans, because you can't fit a big one down here. Oh no, can't get a lorry down here. Anyway, ramble. I'm glad you're in a hurry behind me, because I certainly ain't. Because if I hit something that's coming the other direction, guess what? I go over the handlebars. You just get a little crunch. But yeah, so I am extremely thankful for a lot of these areas that are local, that are extremely just nice to ride around and to explore. Of course, the rest of it, I'm thankful I have a job, a place to live, the money to support myself and to carry on supporting myself for the foreseeable future. It's all fine and dandy. Of course, more money would be nice, but at the same time, I am comfortable as where I am. I'm not in a position to complain about stuff, because, well, I don't think there's a lot to complain about in hindsight. You know, you go through your ups and downs in life, you have your coffee in the morning, you come out and you think, wow, this is it's a beautiful day. And well, aside from motorcycle riding, I'm either playing computer games or I'm just keeping busy. Get my words out again in a minute. Keeping busy with my models. Now, unfortunately, computer games for me have just become a bit tedious, where I'm playing the same few over and over again, because they're fun. And ultimately, I've mentioned before, the AAA market, your big games, your EAs, your Activisions, your bumpy roads, you know, everything like that. It's just greed now, and I can't be bothered with it. Games are getting less. Hello, you want to slow down, don't ya? You f***ing muppet. And see, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. There's always one knobhead. Back to normal. And calm. So, it's just, I find painting models just much more rewarding now. And at the moment I'm putting together a massive one, which is, well, massive for me anyway. It's proving tedious. Because all of a sudden it's very different to be painting a wide area rather than a small area. But anyway, going back, I'm thankful that I have these hobbies, that people come and watch me do what I do and such, and ultimately, wow, it's it may not be very rewarding to some to have only 500, 1,000 to 1,500 subscribers, whatever, how many ever you want, but to me personally it's nice to have that smaller community, because once you reach 100,000, your million, I find that's where things can start to go a bit sour in some areas. The more people you draw towards you, the more people that are there to criticise you, and while criticism is a good thing, there is no silencing of criticism here, unless you're one of those knobs that wants me to continuously do Sniper Elite videos and kept spamming my channel about it, and then started calling me names because of it. And well, it's all good, isn't it? Yes, sorry. So ultimately, yes, I can reflect on my current situation and say, you know what, I'm happy, I'm comfortable, I am, well, I'm thankful for the things that I have, for the things that I can do, the areas to explore as well. I don't have to ride for so long to get to a nice area like this. It's pretty much on my doorstep, which is nice. So for those who aren't so blessed, I don't want to sound like a dick, but all I can say is I do sympathise with you on whatever prevents you from reaching your goals in life, and I don't want you to stop trying to reach those goals in life, so long as you do it in a legal sense. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna end the video there before I start rambling about some other crap. I was only supposed to come out here and take a few pictures, and now I've started making a video and such, and it's just, oh great, more videos to edit, which is good. More content for you guys, isn't it? And that's what we do it for. That's what I do it for. The audience and the content. Wholesome, as all things should be. Now this is what I wanted to see when I woke up this morning. Unfortunately I don't have the actual microphone plugged in for the minute, but wow! You can see for miles. It's not the most breathtaking view, but it's bloody good. Normally I'd be on the road over there,